What's up, friends? I hope you have your coffee ready, your tea, your water, whatever you're drinking, and you're ready for this week's Plan With Me. I will be doing my Plan With Me and my Makselife Planner. I don't know if it's going to be a horizontal layout, and I don't know if it's going to be a vertical layout. We're going to find out together. Hi, my name is Darian and welcome to DarianPlans. On this channel, I share some of my favorite planning and organizational tools, tricks, and tips, and some friends as well to help us organize our life and our heart together. So if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you do not miss out on future guests and future videos. What's up, friends? I am so excited about this week's Plan With Me. We are planning out the week of November 16th through November 22nd. And y'all, I am loving this sticker kit from Chrissy Ann Designs. This was a part of their Go Wild collab sale, and it's just so beautiful because it's the Go Wild colors, but it's like these really rich fall colors, but also really bright. And I just kind of needed these colors before we enter the winter season. Okay, so let's dive right into it. Let's talk about goals. You guys, I haven't shared my weekly actions or my goals here in a while, and that's most likely because I have been struggling, y'all. I've been struggling. Not struggling in the motivation of the goals, but struggling as into where I want to focus my goals, because honestly, I feel like I was just kind of like, I was reaching certain milestones in certain areas, but then I was like, okay, now what? Now that I've reached maybe a stretch goal, how do I maintain goals? And I needed a refresher, honestly. And so I've been struggling with what goals and what areas that I want to focus on. And if you guys tuned into Planning Together this past Thursday, normally it's on Wednesday, but you know, the whole YouTube situation that happened. But I had Laken on, and y'all, I really encourage you to check it out because we were talking about goal setting and how we finish out 2021 strong. Well, we're not at 2021 yet, but how do we finish out 2020 strong, but also keep in mind the goals that we want to set in the next upcoming year. Anyway, one thing that she had said that she did that I was like, that is awesome, and I love that idea, is that when the end of the year starts to come and get closer, the goals that she focuses on become less than, not less than, but she only focuses on maybe a handful, like 3 to 5 versus, you know, the 8 to 10 that we might be focusing on. So she honestly maybe only picks a handful or a couple of goals to focus on. And I was like, that's also a really great idea, and I really like that. And so I've been thinking, you know, since we had talked on Thursday, I was like, what is one area that I would love to finish this year out strong that will set me up for success in 2021? And I want y'all right now to comment below and tell me, what is that one area or goal that you are thinking about that, you know, if you were to work on, would set you up for 2021. So pretty much, what's the one area that my 2021 self would thank me for, right? And so I was thinking, and honestly, y'all, it was my health. It was my health. My healthy 2021 self would thank me for the work that I did in 2020. And not just my physical health, which is honestly a big part of that, but also my emotional health, my mental health, and my spiritual health. So that, I feel like, is what I want to focus on. And yeah, I'm writing, and honestly, the goals that I'm writing down in the other areas are more of like to-dos for the month, for the week in those areas. But what I'm writing in my health and wellness and my spiritual and personal growth, those are actually goals, you know, for the week, if that makes sense. It just depends on how you look at it. But honestly, that's the area I want to focus on. I really want to get back to the boundaries that I set around social media, because I feel like, I know I wasn't getting on social media before noon, and maybe this past month I was just like, I threw that out the window and was like, I don't care. Like, and so I really need to get back to that, because when I wasn't on social media in the morning, that gave me the time to really spend time and, you know, talk with my husband, to work out, to, you know, have my quiet time, and that morning really set me up for the rest of my day. And I really would love to get back into that. And I also need to get back into drinking my water. It's like I have the tools and the resources. I got, you know, the whole half a gallon jug to make sure I'm drinking it daily and all these things, but I haven't been using them, right? And I think a lot of times we have a lot of the systems and the resources, but sometimes we just kind of stop using them. And I think when it came to my health, I kind of stopped using them. And even with my spiritual growth, I have a whole Bible study I can use and a whole plan to follow, but I haven't been using it. And so that's honestly my goal for the rest of the year, and what I'm really going to spend these next, couple weeks focusing on in the remainder of this year. Really, 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 really trying to focus on that. So if y'all can check in on your girl every now and again, let me, help me out. If you see me on social media and it's before noon Eastern Standard Time, y'all better get on me. I give y'all full permission to slide into my DMs and be like, Darian, girl, you need to get off, right? So yeah, and if y'all, I'm a hot mess, but if there's one area that you're focusing on, again, I would love to hear it. Okay, so that's it for goals, and at the end of this month I will definitely let you know how it's going. We'll do like a goal check-in, and even preparing for the last month of the year as well. But anyway, let's talk about this week. Okay, so I really don't have a lot going on this week. You know what? I take that back. It is a lot, but not a lot. It's actually, I'm finishing out my last contract with the school that I've been working with since September, and it's not like I've been going every single week, but I only go a few times throughout the semester, and we're getting ready for their holiday show, which we don't know if they're actually going to have a holiday show or not. It just depends on if the school stays open, but it's going to be like something that they do virtually, and it's really cool how schools are being creative even within the music programs. And so I'm getting ready to finish out the choreo that I have with them on Monday and Tuesday. So honestly, that has been getting my attention with the charts and the positions and all those things, and getting all that squared away. But I was talking to the teacher last week, and again, like we said, we don't know what's gonna happen, but it's making sure that we're still giving the students like their process, the process of coming up with choreo and learning it and all that. And it's really getting the students to really focus on the process of the work and not always the outcome, which is interesting, because if we think about it, when it comes to life, so many times we get so caught up, even when we were just talking about goals, like so caught up on like what the reward is, or the end goal of it, versus actually falling in love with the process. So it was really cool to talk to her about that, and to really talk to the students as well, of getting them to understand, like we don't know what it might be in the end, but it's all about the process, and we can have fun while doing that. So I don't know. Yeah. And so I'm really excited to kind of finish that out this week. But other than that, it's a pretty laid back kind of week. And the one thing that I just really want to, talk about real quick before we get to the end of this plan with me is, I feel like, y'all, I'm experiencing planner peace, and it feels good. I don't know how long it's gonna last. Hopefully it lasts for, forever, but who knows? But I feel like I finally have like my system down to like a science of, this is how I set up my horizontal, like keeping my appointments on one side and really breaking the days up to my to-dos. It has just been life-saving. I don't know, y'all. We'll see how it continues to unfold for the rest of this year, but I'm really happy and I'm pretty content. So y'all have a great week.